And we're still waiting for the game to be restarted. The referee just having a word with both benches, both coaching staff and substitutes about what's just happened. The game will resume shortly. But a moment of madness from Andre Garcia, the Reading number 7, resulted in him being sent off. There was quite a significant scuffle after that incident. And now the referee just making sure everyone's on the same page about what's happened before we get the game started once again. Ethan Sills temporarily off the pitch. He should be okay to carry on. Looks like he'll go on again in a second. And there will be quite a lot of added time at the end of this game, you would have thought. The referee just making sure that all the members of the coaching staff are on the same page. So Bournemouth leading 1-0 before a bit of an unsavoury incident there. And we are back underway. Reading with 10 men now after that dismissal of Andre Garcia. I think there's still members of the coaching staff in deliberations about what's just happened. Sills still not allowed to come back on. It's got to be a whole much longer period of time before the players are allowed back on these days after going off with head injuries. Reading work it back to their goalkeeper, Roan. Ball played down the left-hand side. Headed away by Amir Ali, and Ethan Sills back in the fray, back on the pitch. At the top of your picture there. And with half an hour to go, Bournemouth have a lead to defend against 10 men. Roan for Reading. Long ball forward. It's one in the air by Tonks. And Yarko nearly stole it off Saki there, the Reading captain. That would have been a nice gift for him. Reading survived though, they clear it down the line and it's out of play for a throw-in. So Reading with some thinking to do now. They've been back to the drawing board after being reduced to 10 men a couple of minutes ago. Bournemouth readying a change themselves. Jalil Conte getting ready to come on. The young winger recently signed his first professional contract with Bournemouth. Cliff does well to burst forward. He's away from Christie, and now Reading with a chance. They almost fall over the ball, but they work it out nicely to this near side. Here's Osho, right hand side of the box to play it across the face of goal, but Crampton comes off his line to make the relatively easy claim. Plenty of room for Emmanuel Osho on this near side, but the cross in. Merritt did well to get his foot out of the way of that before he looked like he was about to try and clear it. Good goalkeeping from Crampton. Here's Ali. To Tonks, the captain. Merritt wandering up towards the halfway line. Plays it down the line to Adi Solanke. Merritt picks up the loose ball. Bournemouth's goal came from a very slick transition of playing it from the back to the front in only a small number of passes. And they've given it away there, and that could have been a different decision had the number 4 Luke Howard gone down, but that's potentially why he's a defender. Didn't throw himself to the ground like some other players might have done. And the referee just holding play here, so Bournemouth can make a substitution. Adi Solanke, the number 7, is withdrawn. And it's going to be Jalil Conte to come on for Bournemouth. So Solanke made his Bournemouth development debut last Friday in that 2-1 defeat at Colchester United. Gets 64 minutes under his belt this afternoon against Reading. Here's Merritt to Bhutan. He looks like he's dropped back into a more defensive role at left back, and now Jalil Conte's first involvement as left wing. Lining up Osho on the edge of the 18-yard box. What can he do from here? Twisting, turning, trying to get the cross in, and wins the corner kick. .65 minutes gone, Bournemouth leading by a goal to nil. Eugene Nyarko with the goal right at the start of this second half. Christie takes the corner short. Sills puts it in left-footed. It's attacked and it's in! It's a brilliant header. And it's Nyarko again in the middle of the box. Sills gets an assist. Really good cross right into the edge of the 6-yard box. It's a brilliant header from Nyarko. Rose high above Callum Cliff, who's not been beaten many times in the air this afternoon. But Eugene Nyarko gets his second goal of the game, and Bournemouth are in a commanding position now. Credit to Jalil Conte as well, coming off the bench and having an immediate impact down the left wing, winning that corner. Fantastic delivery from Sills, receiving that ball first time, just whipping it in with his left foot. Exactly where the strikers would have wanted it. And 10-man Reading have a mountain to climb now. Bournemouth in control, 2-0 they lead. Cliff with a long ball forward. Dealt with by Ali. Bournemouth can probably just relax a little bit now, enjoy the game a bit more. 2 goals to the good. Eugene Nyarko on a hat-trick. Tonks pokes it off. Okin Peters does very, very well there, off balance as well. Goes behind for a Bournemouth goal kick. Merritt down the line to Bhutan. Now Christie, halfway through the second half. Bournemouth with 2 goals to their names. Both from Eugene Nyarko's. Tried to chase that ball down, but it's headed away by Reading. Cherry's throw. Tonks into Christie, and now Merritt on the halfway line, left of centre. Looking for Conte, but it's cut out by Osho. Reading back in possession. Here's Howard. Missed Reading's probably their best chance of the game right at the end of the first half. With the number 4 Luke Howard with that black headband round his head. Ball bouncing around inside the 6-yard box from a corner. He lashed it into some bodies. Could have gone anywhere really on the goal line. Bournemouth managed to keep it out. As the ball goes through, Ali pulls down Sean Patton. It's going to be a free kick. And Amir Ali is sent off for a second yellow card for Amir Ali. So now both teams down to 10 men. Ali, remember, booked in the first half. The judge to have pulled down Sean Patton. Don't think he can have too many complaints there, but Bournemouth now had the man advantage, scored twice, and now it's 10 against 10. Free kick for Reading. Can they try and get themselves back into the game with 20 minutes to go? It's crossed in towards the back post. It's a free header for Howard. Crampton with another comfortable save though. Two green shirts at the back post with a little bit of space. Bournemouth survived though. Good skill from Bhutan to get away from Saki, but Osho gets back well to help out his captain. And now here's Kian Coke Miles Smith down the right hand side for Reading with Sills for company. The ball is played into Merritt. He then loses the ball and then sliding tackle comes in. Reading in possession, but the ball forward is offside. The flag's gone up on this near side against the Reading attacker at the top of your screen now. Played the pass back. Ball was in an offside position. Nyarko helps it down the line, looking for Lander. Just waiting for the ball to be retrieved. Here's Nyarko for Bournemouth. Can they try and start a counter-attack? Chips it over the top, looking for the run of Conte on this near side, but the direction wasn't quite there. Costa Gonzalez cuts out the pass and gives it back to Crampton. Now Tonks, under a bit of pressure from Joaquin Peters, does well to play it off the Reading winger. Throw in goes Bournemouth's direction. Throw-in to be taken by Tonks. Up towards the halfway line it goes, but cut out by Reading. Tonks then sends it long. Not dealt with very well by Osho, and Conte could have got on the end of that. He had some space to run into. Bhutan down the line to Conte now. He can turn and run at Osho. He's got Hicks there as well for company. Conte still gets away from one, then goes between them, goes down. That's a clear free kick. Good play from Conte. Got a bit of a fortuitous touch there, but then Did well to get between the two. Just went over the trailing leg from David Hicks. Free kick is awarded, and Sills, with his left foot, is going to take it. Already got 1 assist to his name this afternoon, Ethan Sills. Setting up Eugene Nyarko for his second of the afternoon. Bournemouth number 9, can he get on the end of this one? Sills delivers left-footed, headed away in the middle of the box. Da Costa Gonzalez keeps it in on the far side. Bhutan out to Sills. Now down the line to Conte. He's running at Osho again. That's going to be a corner kick, is it? Looks like the referee might have given a goal kick instead, actually. Conte just tried to release the pass a little bit late. And now Bournemouth readying a double change. So with 15 minutes to go, Barraj Landa comes off. Zavaya Campbell comes on. For Ethan Sills, the other player to be withdrawn. So Sills and Barraj withdrawn with 15 minutes to play. Campbell and Spence introduced for the final 15 minutes as Reading try and come forward down the left. That is a far too hard cross from the left-hand side. Sails high over Kai Crampton's goal. Ball bouncing around on the edge of the box. It might come for Reading. It doesn't. Christie clears it away. Nyarko wins a free kick on the base of the centre circle. Saki with a bit overzealous. Christie takes it early, looking for Da Costa Gonzalez down the right. Can Bournemouth get a third? Tonks crosses it. Spence was the target. Goalkeeper came off his line and made the claim, and now those attackers that just got forward for Bournemouth being asked to do with some defensive duties. Is Irish down the line to Ocken Peters. Saki plays it up to this near side to Osho. It's got Shea St. Louis wide right. Here he is now with the right-footed cross. It's a decent one. It's cleared away by Bournemouth. Looked like that might have been going out for a corner, but goes out for a throw instead. Inviting ball from Shea St. Louis. Come on off the bench, but it's good defending in there from Bournemouth to clear it. Ocken Peters tries to cross it from deep. Again, a fairly desperate cross from an advanced position, and Crampton just waits for a bit of pressure to come from Rhys Evans before picking the ball up. So Bournemouth on course to hand Reading their first Premier League Cup defeat of the season. A side that have lost 5 of their last 6 Premier League 2 games. they'd actually only conceded one goal. They'd actually only conceded one goal before play today, as Nyako wanted a free kick there that wasn't given. In fact, it went the other way. St. Louis down the right with Bhutan for company. Gets to the byline, crosses right-footed. It's controlled on the chest, and then shot goes wide. It's dragged wide in the end, but a free kick's been awarded for a foul on Joe Spence. Five out of 5 wins for Reading so far in this competition. Scored 10, conceding 1. That was against Bournemouth, that goal. Johnny Day on the opening match. They've now conceded 2 more to Bournemouth, having beaten both Hull City and Birmingham City to 0, home and away. It's Bournemouth readying another change. George Shubbanidze coming on. Saki heads it clear, unopposed. Good feet from Nyako, gets it back from Spence and keeps it alive. Down the line he goes. Can't keep it in play though. It's going to be a throw into Reading. 10 minutes to go then. Bournemouth leading by 2 goals to 0. Heading into their knockout game against Sheffield United, by hopefully holding on to beat the group winners, Reading. This would see Reading drop points for the first time in this competition. Bournemouth would go up to 11 points from their 6 games. Birmingham City and Hull City, the other 2 teams in the group, of course, as the cross from the right is blocked. Conte then gets clattered, and the referee's given a free kick Reading's direction. Not really sure there was much Lil Conte could have done to get out of the way of that. He's shown a yellow card as well for his troubles. Luke Howard limps away, free kick to Reading. Hicks is going to take this one. Everybody back for Bournemouth. It's going to be the right-footed outswinger, one in the Bournemouth wall. Here's Nyako. Cross comes in towards the middle. It's put behind, and it's going to be a goal kick. It was attacked by Harley Irish, who did get a heel on it. Awesome studs at the very least. Couldn't divert the ball goalwards though, and it goes behind for a goal kick. 8 minutes of normal time to go, plus what I think will be plenty of stoppage time. We had a big break in play halfway through the second half when Andre Garcia for Reading was shown a straight red card for a headbutt. Some unsavoury scenes followed that, a bit of a scuffle between both players. The referee then had words with both captains, both benches, all the coaching staff. Calm things down a little bit. Here are Reading then in their left back position. Good block from Michael Da Costa Gonzalez, who's picked up the captain's armband after Tonks was replaced by Zavia Campbell. one goalkeeper to another. Reading back in possession. And that's a poor pass. Straight out of play. Costa Gonzalez trying to wriggle out of trouble but can't. Reading win the ball back and they're trying to play their way out of a tight situation, which they do manage to do on that occasion. Rowan with a long crossfield ball. Campbell can only head it backwards. Throwing then to Bournemouth on this near side. Bhutan with the ball in hand. Started the game on the left-hand wing. Has dropped back into a more defensive position. Throwing this time goes Reading's way. The Royals looking for some sort of response in the last 5 minutes of normal time. Irish with the ball towards the middle of the box. It's flicked down and then cleared away. Merritt places the ball, plays it short to Crampton. Campbell helps it on down the line. And here's Nyarko. His 2 goals the difference in this game as we head towards the final few moments. Da Costa Gonzalez battling with Nick Hicks. He goes down and Reading do get a free kick, and then a little bit more pushing and shoving from Reading to try and assert a bit of dominance. Da Costa Gonzalez goes into the book. Well watched by Crampton. Nyarko in a foot race with Rowan, who's come a long way from home. Can't keep that in play. Bournemouth are going to have a throw in. Not in any real urgency to take it quickly. They don't really need to. Just eke out a few more seconds. It's been a pretty solid display so far from Bournemouth. They certainly deserve their lead. Here's Da Costa Gonzalez. Campbell on the overlap. Infield to Spence. Back to Campbell. Nicely built up. The cross is good as well, but there's no one in red and black there to mate it. Offside flag goes up in the end. Good link-up play, though, from Campbell and Spence. 2 substitutes combining. And the referee, the defender, sorry, nearly cleared it into the Cherries attacker. Here's Spence out to Da Costa Gonzalez. Sackley clears. Good challenge from Harley Irish in the end to win the ball and win a throw-in for Reading. Ball looking down the line for Osho. Bhutan does well. Play it back to his goalkeeper. Good composure from Crampton. Could have easily just smashed that away. And then the Arco heads it the wrong direction. Reading player caught in a bit of a sandwich, but the away side of the team that come away with the ball. Here's Saki over halfway for Reading. Cross comes in from deep. Nobody there in green, and Crampton again just stops the ball, waits for any sort of pressure, and then just picks up the ball as we tick into the 90th minute. Bournemouth in control. Like I say, we will be anticipating a fair bit of stoppage time after a bit of a melee in the second half, which saw Reading winger Andre Garcia sent off. Conte with some good battling puts the ball out for a Reading throw. Although both teams have already qualified for the knockout stages, Bournemouth coming out on top as it stands against the team that have been the runaway group leaders and group winners. They'll take plenty of confidence into next Tuesday's trip to Sheffield United in the last 16. As Reading look to try and mount some sort of late comeback. Bournemouth clear it. And Christie side puts it up to the halfway line. Nyarko controls it. It's his 2 goals that have been the difference in this game. The Bournemouth number 9. 2 second half goals. One following up Michael da Costa Gonzalez's curling effort to tap in a rebound. The second a header from a brilliant Ethan Sills delivery. Bournemouth win it back inside their own 18-yard box, and Christie plays the ball forward down the line, but it's out of play in the end for a Reading throw-in just in front of the Bournemouth technical area. Costa Gonzalez tries to win it back, but it's a sliding clearance from Reading. Here's Joachim Peters. Irish delivers the cross, headed away by Merritt. He's been good at centre-back this evening. Naturally a left-back. Plays there a lot for the development and the under-18s. Played 90 minutes at centre-back today. Not looked out of place either way. Reading looks to try and deliver it again from this far side. Offside flag's gone up. Bournemouth will have a free kick to take then, as we are now 90 seconds into added time. There it looks for da Costa Gonzalez, who does win the header. Nobody any more further advanced in red or black. We're at the referee's discretion, but barring some kind of miracle, Bournemouth are going to hand Reading their first defeat of the Premier League Cup campaign. Here's Howard. Now Hicks out wide to Joachim Peters. Trying to take on Campbell. Goes to ground, wants a penalty. The referee not interested. Bournemouth clear it. And it's all the way through to Roan. A bit more urgency to the Reading attacks. He's Irish. Wide to Joachim Peters again. Cross headed away. Conte heads it into the back of his teammate, and then the shot comes in, it's deflected. And Reading, trying to end the game with a bit of a flurry, will have a corner kick. 3 minutes of additional time played. Here's Osho, gets the short corner. comes in again. It's through the bodies, and then the shot from Okin Peters sails high over the top. Inviting cross. Howard just too far. A little bit too far behind the ball. Nearly came for a teammate in the middle. Swung at a bit of a leg at it. Reese Evans. Hampton takes the goal kick long, up towards the halfway line. Bournemouth only a minute or two away. Some space now on this near side for St. Louis. Lines up. Bhutan trying to get to the byline and get a cross right-footed, but Bhutan does really well. But then Spence lost it, and Reading win another corner. Shot came in, took a big deflection. Tough to tell quite where that was going to end up, but Reading certainly ending the half strongly, despite looking likely to be on the end of a defeat. Howard delivers to the back post. It's over everybody, and that's going to go out of play for a Bournemouth throw. Chance for the Cherries to just slow that game down a little bit more. They're in no hurry to take. We've played 5 additional minutes. Campbell's got the ball in his hands and throws it down the line. Second ball headed out, and still we play on. Throw taken down the line. It's up towards the halfway line. No one challenging in the middle. Conte in a foot race with Osho. Now Saki at the back for Reading. Crossfield pass, looking to try and unlock Bournemouth. It's flicked on to Okin Peters. It's got Da Costa Gonzalez for company. Cross comes in from the left. It's headed goalwards, but it's straight into the gloves of Crampton. Again, he's going to do what he's done all game and just wait for a bit of pressure before picking up the ball. And he's going to send this long back up into the Reading half. The kick is taken long. Still we play on. We've played over 6 added minutes. And Nyarko lifts it over the goalkeeper. Is he going to find a way to put it in? No, he's not. He's on a hat-trick. Bounced all the way through for him. Never really looked like he had the ball under complete control, but he did lift it over Roan. The goalkeeper had a little flap at it to put it behind for a corner. Nyarko searching a hat-trick, which he came so close to getting. Christie to take the corner. We've played 7 added minutes. Bournemouth almost there. Corner taken short. Bhutan to Christie. Conte down the line to Bhutan. Referee checks his watch. And still we play on. Bournemouth back in their defensive half with Alfie Merritt. Bhutan fouled. Free kick to Bournemouth. It's unclear quite how long the referee plans to continue playing for, but we knew it was going to be a little while after that incident halfway through the second half, which saw Reading reduced to 10 men for violent conduct. Reading on the attack with Howard. He manages to break away from a few bodies. Bhutan getting back to use his body. And the free kick is awarded trying to hurry it a little bit to try and apply a bit of pressure. If they score, still unclear how long we would have left. Hicks to the free kick. Christie and Nyarko in the wall. Floats towards the back post. The keeper's off his line, makes the catch. And the full-time whistle blows. Bournemouth hand Reading their first Premier League Cup defeat. And they are deserved winners. AFC Bournemouth, Eugene Nyarko's 2 second-half goals, the difference. And Bournemouth will head to York City next Tuesday to face Sheffield United in the last 16 of the Premier League Cup, with 3 wins, 2 draws and 1 defeat to their names in this competition so far. A sterling record. 2 draws against Birmingham, 2 wins against Hull City, and a victory and defeat against Reading. 2 sets of players shake hands. And now let's just review the full match highlights. It's finished here at the Performance Centre. Bournemouth 2, Reading 0.
Perfect. Thank you, mate.
Hey!